quitting is definitely an option. I'm Bill Snodgrass, and in this SNAPlife episode, we're going to talk about quitting. Quitting is one of those things when you have your goals and your objectives and things get hard. Sometimes you can just quit. And the outcome of quitting is always the same. This is not a complicated concept. The outcome of quitting is failure. If you set a goal for yourself and you start working towards that goal, inevitably there's going to come a point where things start to get complicated, things start to get hard, and it feels like, what's the point? Why am I doing this? Is it even worth it? Now you need to stop and go back and ask yourself about that goal in the first place. When you made that goal, was it a good idea? Has anything changed that makes it not a good idea now? If nothing has changed and if it was a good idea to start with, then you need to seriously analyze your motivation to quit. Are you just quitting because you're tired? Are you quitting because it's hard? In my no change video, I say there's a difference between something that's difficult and something that is impossible. If it's impossible, then it was a bad goal to start with. But if it's a possible goal and it's just getting hard, then a sure way to fail is to give up. A sure way to fail is to quit. Quitting is always an option, but it is always an option that results in failure. If you're willing to accept failure, if you're willing to say, this goal, I'm not going for it anymore, it's too hard, I don't want to do it, it doesn't fit my life, the circumstances have changed. If that's true, then quitting is an option and it will result in failure. If those things aren't true, then are you willing to accept failure as a result of giving up? Quitting is always an option, but it is always an option that results in failure. That is all for this SNAPlife episode. If you are watching the YouTube video, there is a link down in the description to the podcast version of this content. And if you're listening to the podcast, please know that you can hop over to youtube.com/Bill Snodgrass and find motivational, inspirational life lesson videos, as well as some tutorials and things like that. That is all for this episode. Thank you for watching. Leave me a comment, question, suggestion. I will see you in the next episode.